Many have reported having an encounter with a dark shadow man that wears a hat. The Hat Man always seems to invoke intense fear when seen by witnesses. This photograph was sent to me a while back. The person said they found it online and didn't know what to make of it. The story goes that a woman was looking around this building when she decided to snap a photograph. However, when later viewing it, she soon realised she wasn't alone. In the corner of the photograph, she could see there was a shadowy figure of a man wearing a hat. Someone suggested that the person in question could be the Hat Man. There have been many stories about this entity, and each story follows a similar theme. One person had this to say about their encounter. When I was a child, I had extreme vivid nightmares in colour and detail. When I was around 12, my parents moved my bedroom to the basement. Immediately I began to have nightmares, and they were about the other bedroom in the basement. There were monstrous creatures in there, so horrifying and impossible for my young imagination to have come up with. These were things I'd never seen before. When I had a nightmare, I'd run past that room, up the stairs and to the couch. It felt like something was chasing me every time, and it only got worse until, as a young adult, I refused to sleep in my room downstairs. I slept on the couch upstairs every night. I always thought there were spirits and things even more evil than that. Fast forward to a year and a half ago, my daughter went over to my mum's house to clean one day. She was alone in the house and she told me she saw something in the kitchen. Knowing that she knew how I felt about the house, I just dismissed it to our imagination and fears. I didn't even ask her to describe what she saw. A few months later, we lost our house and had to move into my mum's house for 4 months, and it was then that I saw him. I was walking out to the deck in the backyard. You have to open a door that leads to basement stairs, then another door that leads to the garage and to the deck. I opened the first door and initially saw him out of the corner of my eye, so I turned to look at him straight on and he did not disappear. The shadow man just continued to walk slowly up the stairs, with his head down like he was watching where he was stepping. I believe he was hiding his eyes. I couldn't believe what I saw, and out of fear I opened up the next door and stepped out into the garage. I shut the door, and as I looked in the window at the top of the door, I watched this dark form walk past the window. His shadow was blocking my reflection. I had a bright shirt on, making it very easy to see my reflection, but I couldn't see any of my reflection when he walked past the door. I saw him in detail from the torso up. I don't remember seeing his legs for some reason. He wore a brimmed hat, a long trench coat, and he hid his face. When I got to the deck, I sat down and looked over the screen door. There, etched on the screen, was the perfect outline of the hat. I then remembered my daughter telling me that she had seen something too. So when she got home from school, I asked her to describe what she saw, and she described the exact same thing. I then knew it was time to find out what this thing was, so I googled Black Shadow Man. When the images loaded, my hair stood up. There have been many theories about the Hat Man, and especially whether or not he's a ghost at all. Could he be a time traveller, an alien being, or is the Hat Man some other form of non-human entity? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.